to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. My name is Shelley, and if you've been watching my channel, you may be wondering where I've been for the last 2 months. Well, in southwestern Ontario, we've had glorious weather, and we have spent lots and lots of time outside with our grandchildren by our pool, and coming in the house and decorating was just not a priority because the little ones are only little for so long, and they had so much fun this summer. So I'm back now, and that's all that matters. What I decided to do this year for my fall decor was really keep to my pinks and add a little bit of burgundies, add a little bit of purples, just to sort of elevate it into a fall scheme. If you saw my videos for last fall, you know that I had a really Halloween effect on this side of the room, but I've decided that this year I would change it entirely and really, bump it up and class it up. Last year was fun, and this year is more adult life. I can have you take a look at the fireplace. So you will notice that I started with 2 Michael's garlands. So pretty, and talk about lucky, because of course my pinks are still in there. My soft roses are still in there with a little bit of the burgundies and a little bit of the purple. And you'll notice as well that I have kept my arch and just added some faux flowers and some faux little branches to make it look like it's the end of the summer season going into fall. And then I have added as well a pumpkin with some flowers on the top, and some other pumpkins that I have just popped some florals into the scene. So to keep it again very, very simple and very, very pretty. In the middle of the fireplace, you'll notice that I have kept my love sign up that I put up for the spring. And it worked because these florals actually work with these florals. So I thought, why not keep it as a centerpiece? Because again, this is moving into Canadian Thanksgiving time, which is in early October. Well, actually it's mid-October this year. And that's a love of family. And so I thought that, really works. On the other side of the fireplace, you'll notice again, I've taken some soft pink, almost a peachy tone of pumpkin, added some florals again, found these sunflowers at Michael's with all the gold glitz, and thought those would be so pretty inside of my lanterns. And you'll notice I've added again some roses. You've seen these roses before, I keep reusing them. And then I just added these little sprigs from the dollar store that I thought were so pretty and could kind of glam it up a little bit. My sign that you saw me make in the spring, again, I just took my, Paris piece out of it. I added some fall flowers as well, just stuck them in, they're not in there permanently, and then added grateful, thankful, and blessed. So really, made that took no time to take that apart, add some other words. Those are just stick-on words, and you can transform a sign in no time. Down by this chair, I've added a really pretty glass pumpkin. And again, I've just added some florals in just to keep it pretty, and a little candle as well. Over to the side, if you take a look at that large floral arrangement over with the candles, the thing that's interesting about that is that all of the flowers in the background are actually my summer flowers. What I didn't want to do this year was buy a whole bunch of florals. So I used some of the florals that I had last year for fall, added just a few others. I had those white ones or those cream colored ones, just added those other florals in, and that way you're not buying a bunch of flowers. And you'll notice that I've done that a number of times in my vignettes. That little white pumpkin you see at the bottom, that was a gift from my friend Mary, and she's a great supporter of my channel. So I just love that pumpkin. Look how pretty it looks in that vignette. Of course, I always keep pictures of my grandbabies out and of my nieces out. So you'll notice in the other corner, I've added a pumpkin, and again, put a pink and a green candle inside of it. I won't light that because that's a real candle, but I just thought it looked pretty. Kept my regular pink candles out, add a little vase with some florals, and just to sort of bring some cohesiveness to those two pieces. To decorate the top of my armoire, and I just love decorating the top of the armoire. My kids always tell me we should get rid of this armoire and just put a big TV, but where would I do all my fun decor, which I love to do on top of the armoire? I actually started with this garland. This is just an extra piece of it to begin to decorate. And I will step away so that you can get a better look at the top of the armoire. So you'll notice that I have added some faux little white pumpkins in here, some green and gold and pinky gourds, some other faux flowers, and of course some faux branches. And again, I have taken these really pretty, so inexpensive little pearls from the dollar store to, really embellish it. And, I love this. I received this as a gift from Suli. Just love it. So I kept it up because it works in this particular vignette. You'll notice I've also added my 3-tiered pumpkin and filled that with some candles that I can light up at night. I have remote candles in there, and filled that with some purples and golds, pumpkins and gourds inside, to really make it pretty and girly, and then just added some floral to the very, very top of it, just to sort of elevate that a bit. On either side of the armoire, I have the 2 lanterns that I did for last fall. Remember, I told you when I did them, I can reuse those for all different types of seasons, and in fact, that's exactly what I have done. If you create things that you can use for more than one season, just add a little extra touches. So I've added a little bit of burgundy to them, just so that they look more fall-like and they don't look quite so spring and summer-like. And once again, I have kept the 4 hoop wreaths that still work for this season. They will come down for Christmas, but they still work for this season. So I managed to make these work for 3 different seasons and still look very, very pretty and very festive for spring and summer and now fall. And you'll notice again that I've repurposed my blooming candlesticks. What I did is I added a few more flowers in here that are in the fall colors. They're still in the pinks, but there's more dusty flowers and some of the burgundy flowers. And then on top, remember when I did them for the spring, I had bunnies. When I had them for the summer, I added candles. And now for the fall, I've added pumpkins. So you can take something that you create, and rather than storing it, just repurpose it for another season. Again, that tray is repurposed, added a pumpkin, some more florals, and that really pretty iridescent pumpkin that's beside. I have the same pillows I had last fall. They're from Living with Amanda. She is a wonderful designer in the United States, and I just can't tell you how much I love her pillows. No, she has not given me those pillows. I paid for them, and I love them so much. And you know that I also bought some of her pillow covers for Christmas as well. So behind the love seat, I've decorated that vignette as well. Again, with another gold pumpkin, took another one of the blooming candlesticks and just sort of added that together, and of course kept a picture of our sweet little Ayla in there as well. coffee table, I've really elevated that a lot. I've used the exact same vase that I used for the summer. I kept my summer florals in it, and then I added these really pretty green picks, these pretty sort of dusty rose flowers, and these burgundy stems, and really kept all of my other pinks in there. So again, if you have a color that you like to decorate your home in, and then you can find other florals in the different seasons. I mean, this year Michael's had beautiful blues, so if you decorate in blues and you have blues all year, then why not decorate all of your seasons with blues and just add maybe different tones of them in for the different seasons. And again, you'll notice I've just added some pumpkins. I received this gorgeous little box. My journaling is my inspiration from a good friend of mine, so I decided I'm going to keep that in there. It adds, really a nice whimsical touch. And I've changed my normally mirrored tray out to a painted tray that I bought at Urban Barn when they had a really good sale in the spring. I just thought it would look so pretty for the fall. Of course, I've made a table runner. I've made a table runner out of placemats from Pier 1. And then, And then of course I added the little owl that our little Tennyson loves so much. And take a look at what Pier 1 had this year, which is that gorgeous pumpkin full of glitz. Does that not match that owl so beautifully? And again, kept it, girly and feminine, and yet still part of my fall decor by adding some pillar candles and some pillar candlesticks. And then once again, I've taken that little basket that is supposed to be a salad bowl, believe it or not, from Pier 1 that I bought last year. Kept the exact same florals in it that I had for spring and for summer, and just added some gourds in the pinks and the golds and the green, just to sort of keep my overall theme together, and added a really pretty little pink glass pumpkin again from Pier 1. And then finally, I've just kept this little heart wreath that I made for the spring and summer. And again, it works. It keeps all my fall stuff. It all works together. So, I think what I really want to express over and over again through this whole fall vignette is use what you have and embellish what you have, so that you're not reinventing the wheel or starting all over for every single season. I wanted to keep it soft and romantic, and really the type of look that I prefer for fall. Thank you so much for watching, the first part of my fall series. This is the living room, and I hope you come back for more. I'll be showing you my kitchen and my dining room, and maybe a few other little special tidbits as this season progresses. If you have not already done so, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed and gave me a thumbs up, because you know that I like it. And please share this channel with people who love decor as much as we do. Bye-bye for now.